Hi, we meet again. In this session, I will share with you about negotiation. Do you have problem to resolve? Problem with financier, buyer, seller? If you do have a problem, and you are looking for method to resolve it, you may choose negotiation. What is negotiation? Negotiation is a strategic discussion that resolves an issue in a way that both parties find acceptable. In a negotiation, each party tries to persuade the other to agree with his or her point of view. By negotiating, all involved parties try to avoid arguing but agree to reach some form of compromise. Who can negotiate? Anyone can negotiate. It is a process that involves two or more parties. The parties can be buyer-seller, employee, prospect-employer, between two companies, states or countries. What about the process? 1. The parties come together to reach some end goal through compromise or resolution that is agreeable to all those involved. 2. One party will put its position forward, while the other will either accept the conditions presented or counter with its position. 3. The process continues until both parties agree to a resolution. How long is the negotiation process? It depends on the parties and the circumstances. If you negotiate at a market to buy vegetables, it would not take long. However, if you are a representative of a firm and negotiate on behalf of your firm, it might take a longer time. It depends on the complexity of the cases. Where can negotiation takes place? It can be anywhere, at home, between husband and wife, or father and children, in the office, between employer and employee, at the bank, customer and bankers. Type of a negotiation. First, a position-based negotiation. Second, interest-based negotiation. Third, negotiation involve a deal or resolve dispute. And fourth, cross-cultural negotiation. A position-based negotiation. It is a negotiation strategy that focuses on the position or the what in the negotiation. This type of negotiation is used by the party to get what they want and disregard the needs of the other party. Interest-based negotiation. It is also known as integrative or win-win bargaining. It is a negotiation strategy that focuses on developing mutual benefit to the parties. This type of negotiation produces a satisfactory outcome. Negotiation involve a deal or resolve a dispute. This strategy requires a non-emotional response and avoiding provocation. Deal-making negotiations looks to the future. Its emphasis is on problem-solving and on identifying the parties' interests. Dispute resolution negotiation tends to look at the past. The focus is the positions and values claim in an adversarial manner. Cross-cultural negotiation. This strategy requires consideration of the impact of the parties' differences of culture. The parties need to care for the body language, gender, legal, authority, language, relationship, timing and trust, and expectation issues. Everything is negotiable. Whether or not the negotiation is easy is another thing. Let us move from the era of confrontation to the era of negotiation. What is the characteristic of negotiation? Number 1. Voluntary. Negotiation is a voluntary process, and on a voluntary basis. No one is forced to participate in a negotiation. Number 2. Parties in negotiation. Negotiation can involve two or more parties. The parties negotiate. Sometimes, the parties are represented by a professional negotiator. Number 3. Non-adjudication. The process involves only the parties and the outcome of the process comes from the parties. It does not involve adjudication. Number 4. Informal. The parties are free to negotiate without any prescribed rules. Number 5. Confidential. It is upon the parties whether to negotiate publicly or privately. The process itself is confidential. And number 6. Last but not least. Flexible. There is no specific scope in negotiation. It depends on the choice of the parties. The advantages of negotiation. First, flexible. Second, the process is quick as compared to litigation. Third, it maintains the relationship between parties, and fourth, the process is confidential unless the parties agreed to have it publicly. That's all for now. Thanks for listening. Till we meet again.